What's up everyone and welcome to you on the Mooncharts YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well. As always, if you're here, you're going to get all the next possible move on Bitcoin. You're going to I'm just going to plan everything clear. You're going to be able to see what move we can do next, such as this drop we have planned in the last update. The title was new low soon on Bitcoin. And so we have done the move to the downside. So again, you can absolutely just push high here, but we have done the move to the downside. That's pretty cool. So now we're going to cover what's next clearly. Okay, and of course we're going to update everything since the last update. This was on the very top, so with VIPs we have been able to trade all of this clearly. We have been able to short just before the drop here, because again, before we was not short here, this was not bearish, and at the end here we recognize that we got a good short setup here to trade. We got a good short trade here, and once we open that short, the market drop it. We finally broken that range, and that's pretty cool to be honest. But anyway, so we're going to cover of course some different possibilities. As always, when you use Elliott Wave, you cannot trade with only one possibility. You have these possibilities, and the possibilities are classed by probabilities, okay, but you cannot trade only with one scenario. You have to plan some different scenario, and then you just have to trade these different scenarios with exo charts, for example. With the order flow, for example, this is an order flow where you're going to read out some data, for example, these tag and balances, the power of the account, the open interest, the volume, the delta, the CVD, everything. You're going to take out all this data to make decisions if you have or not to take a trade. Okay, this is what we are using clearly with the MC long reaction, MC short reaction, to take a long or to take a short trade. If you don't get this reaction, there are just no trades, for example. Okay, so yeah, but anyway, so this is what we planned the last update. Okay, you know, the last update for months now. This ABC flat here possible. That was more something we planned with VIPs on the YouTube channel. But anyway, so here ABC flat. Okay, so two different scenarios. First of all, you have to understand a bigger time frame. If we're already going to do the move to the downside here, we can look. So first for the C wave to be done. Okay, right here for the C wave to be done, for the wave 5 to be done. Okay, I'm maybe going to start first of all with a lower time frame, with what we planned the last update, to be honest, because that just played not perfectly, but almost perfectly, to be honest. That's pretty cool. So here, what we have planned the last update was simply this. Okay, this 5 waves here. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and was looking for that wave 5. Okay, what we have done here from this, again, see here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what we have done here is simply a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where the wave 5 have been truncated. So we take the wave 1 like this, the wave 2, I'm gonna add some bigger waves, 3, I'm gonna add, by the way, the same wave we got in the update, white right here, 4, and then the wave 5. And if you remember good, I gave you the exact Bitcoin move on the lower time frame, all live during the live stream, because yes, that was a live stream. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was a wave, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in addition to this, I gave you the exact move we have done on Bitcoin. If you go on Twitter, you can, by the way, go and check out our the Mooncharts account, and go and subscribe if you want to get all the information about us. For example, the profit we are making, everything with all the members. But if, for example, I'm just going to add the sound of this video, gonna just let you check this, because this is exactly what's happened next on Bitcoin. I'm just gonna let you check the I'm gonna add the sound and let you listen to this. I'm just gonna mute myself, add the sound, and just listen to this and watch this. Will be the first target to be valid, because here we have a triple wave. So if we have to look for a bigger triple wave, we'll have to reach minimum this 38.2 here, because as always a WXY, the XY retrace minimum 38.2. So we have to go there again. It can go higher to the 56, 186%, 786, but this is the minimum we have to reach. Again, it all depends if we have the good reaction here or not to take a long trade. Alright, so we got the good reaction on the bottom. We got the MC long reaction on the bottom. That was a VIP member, by the way, that was saying this on the YouTube live chat. But yeah, we got the MC long reaction from the bottom here. And if you pay attention to what we have done here on a lower time frame, by the way, this is not the right yeah, on Coinbase here we took the lows. Oh no, by the way, we did not took the lows. No, by the way, that wasn't Coinbase. I'm saying shit. As you can see here, what we have done here is the exact same thing that we plan here. Okay, was looking for this possible bigger triple wave, so to speak, a bigger triple wave here to reach minimum the 30.2 and then retrace. If you pay attention to this, you pull the fib. So I don't know what time frame, what is 10 minutes. If you're going to 10 minutes here, this is exactly what happens. If you pay attention to this, you pull the retracement from the low to the top. The minimum to reach was the 38.2, so the white fib you're going to see here is the first fib right here. Okay, and so we was looking for a possible bounce of the 618, 66% retracement with and only, if and only if we got the MC long reaction. So we got the MC long reaction. I'm not going to cover what this is. You have this on the website. Bam, 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 and I'm not going to explain this I'm going to take some time to explain this here, but because otherwise it's going to be too long. But here you got the MC long reaction from the 6.66%. You went into the 30.12, and we have done the move to the downside to take out that lows. Once we have done this, I just say to my team that I was not long on Bitcoin clearly because the data was very bad, and so at the end, bam, we got the continuation to the downside. So one good scalp, two good scalp here. Then the data. By the way, we got some good data under me at some point, but a bit late in the movement. Personally, I don't like to trade. I want to trade from the exact target. Too late, it's not good personally. And so at the end, as you can see, we just did not get any real big continuation. We got another move to the downside to take that lows again. So yeah, pretty cool to recognize how to take some trades or not. This is just pretty crazy. And yeah, so this is what waves, the more likely waves. Again, there are some other configuration and extra, but these are the more likely wave we can look for. So in that case, we can look for the wave 5 here done. We can look for the C wave here done. And we can look for the wave 4 here done. Okay, and so in that case, what we can look for now is simply the wave 5 to the downside. That is the first configuration. Again, keep in mind we can also absolutely be bullish from here. Why? Because we have a 5 ways to the upside. It's absolutely possible to be bullish from here. Okay, so wave 5 to the downside. In that case, we're going to look for a new low on Bitcoin. Here in that case, we're going to look for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive or an ending, okay, inside that wave 5. So we should make a new low on Bitcoin. That's the first possible scenario. I don't know if I have this in folder or not, by the way. Yeah, that's the first one here. So I'm just gonna add this here. And the second scenario is, bam. The second scenario is clearly, so we have done the bigger, 5 ways to the downside here. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bam, bam, bam. We can add this with some big stuff as it was before, so I can fully understand this. So in that case, we have done the bottom on Bitcoin, and now the 5 ways are not at all to go more down, but this is simply to make a wave 1. By the way, so to make a wave 1, 2, 3 here, 4, and then a wave 5. It's very ugly what I'm doing right now. Let's add this right here. Let's go on a 4 hour, maybe more 8 hours, by the way, to play some few waves a bit better, to make this a bit more clean. Bam, bam, bam. Perfect. Good. Wave 2 bottom. Wave 3 top. Wave 4 here. And the wave 5 here. So in that case, if we have done this 5 waves like this to the downside and not in this configuration, okay, so this is a bullish and that is a bearish plan, and we have to play with both. That's a bearish plan where we are in the wave 1, 2, 3. We are still in the wave 4, and we are going to look for the wave 5. And the other scenario is we are done with the wave 4 before. We already have done the wave 5 here, and so now we are going to start. We have finished all the plans, so now we're going to look for a bullish move on a medium time frame, because again we can still push high to just go more down at some point. But here in that case, if we have a 5 ways up, we can simply look for a bigger wave 1. Okay, for a bigger wave 1, for a bigger wave 2, and a wave 3, 4, 5 impulsive. Oops, 5 impulsive here. Or we can, as always, for an ABC zigzag. A, B, C zigzag. 5 ways, correction, 5 ways. Wave 3 have 5 ways, C wave have 5 ways, B wave have a correction, wave 2 have a correction, wave 1 have an impulsive, wave A have an impulsive. So it's the exact same smaller way, so we have to look for this pan. So to say we are fully bullish for now, if you want to take this configuration mainly, it's impossible. And the people are going to tell you it's bullish, 100% bullish, I'm pretty sure we're going to reach 100k. It's not possible. Why? Because we have this possible bullish plan, but we also have this possible bearish plan that only time have the ends work, lady. Okay. So yeah, these are the two different configuration. Clean out bigger time frame we have to play with. If we're in this configuration, we can use the smaller wave. For now, we have to get some more details. I'm not going to cover that now, but we have to get some more data here with the wave to the downside to be able to place the fib and to get the turrets to the downside. Again, we already planned the turrets to the downside with VIPs with the levels, for example, but not with the fib yet, because we cannot use the fib yet except the wave 5 turret, but it was not really respected. It can also not be really respected on a bigger time frame. So what it is, by the way? Oh, we already got this scenario plan. That's pretty cool. All right, so that was the 2 configuration. Yeah, I completely forgot we already had this scenario. But anyway, so yeah, that was the second scenario here we planned, by the way, and so the wave 5 in that case is done. So bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, as I said earlier, with the wave 3 or 5, or A, B, C zigzag to the upside. Now the thing is, can we still be in that retracement here with the wave 5? Yes, and this is what we planned first of all with VIPs. Okay, now it looks a bit less probable, to be honest with you, because we started getting validation. But as I said yesterday, for example, Oh yeah, okay. I just say to my team, hey, I want low on Bitcoin, team, and just a few minutes later, yep, so we got low on Bitcoin. So I mean, we just recognize if you have or not to take some trades. That's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. So yeah, to be honest with you, even if we plan, for example, yeah, that was a tough, by the way. So this was the wave we planned first of all to look for a continuation to the downside. Was looking for a continuation here, as you can see. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending in the wave. In the C wave right here is a yellow C wave, or this A, B, C flat. Okay, so from here was looking for this A right here, white waves A, B, what later is C wave to the downside. So another wave to the downside here to minimum take these lows. And again, the most probable to break as max XP as possible was to go to the 1618. So from here we got our B wave. As you can see here, we was looking for a rise to go more down next. We was looking for a possible swing through path of that top, or of that top, by the way, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it was that top here, and we got a swing through path of that top. So that's pretty cool. We got a retracement from here. I just say to my team, hey, here we have the path control right there of the full consolidation. Okay, so speak where you have the most biggest amount of volume. Okay, the path control of the range. So here, if we hold the path control, I'm not expecting to go directly. I mean, I'm not. We can go. If we hold the path control, we're not going to go directly to get the continuation directly for the C wave. Okay. And so from here, we just hold the path control, and we got a bounce of the path control. So from here, I just say to my team, hey, now I'm taking this wave, W, X, and Y. So new high will be made just above this high and then retrace. So the W here, you can see W, X, and Y with in the X wave in the WX here. Okay, we got an A, B, C flat. So correction to push her to make the Y leg. That is going to finish the B wave. The B wave will have planned earlier on that top. We just moved it back a bit later. And from here, the C wave to the downside. From here, we got our exact Y leg just to take that high, retrace then with also some addition, in addition to this, some other levels that will make the B wave. And from here, recognize in the daily update that this was a possible short setup. Okay, on Bitcoin, it was a possible short setup to rate it down more likely to the 1618. That would be the most probable. We can still stop here, depending on the reaction of the small wave, but the most probable was ready to go against here as we are placed on the 1618. And from here, we just have to recognize if we have or not to take a long based off the order flow. This is simple as that. And as you can see here, as I say to my team today, by the way, yesterday, I want lower on Bitcoin, and we got low on Bitcoin. So we knew that we didn't got any long trade to take on Bitcoin at this time. So in any case, we planned some different scenarios. We are able to recognize if we have to take some trades or not of these trades we plan, and just let my team know in the trade money print channel right here. And this is the trade money print channel because this is pure money printing in there. You have all the information. But anyway, so yeah, just to comment on this, so this is how I play next. We got to move to the downside. We got the continuation here into the 1618. From here, we recognize that I wanted low on Bitcoin personally, and we got low here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So this is a configuration I'm going to show you now on the smaller time frame. I'm going to explain you why this looks a bit less likely now. But before to cover this and to go on the chart right here and to cover this possible configuration, I'm just going to show you the possible stuff right there. So yeah, if you want to get a good broker, you can go on BitGet. I'm trading mainly with BitGet at the moment. You can go on BitGet. You're going to get some deposit bonus. You can get also less fees while you're trading. You can get a 10% off on your you can get just 20% off on your trading fees. Sounds pretty cool. You will get a deposit bonus also up to 8,000, and you can get another deposit bonus. I mean, this is absolutely crazy offer you can get on there. So if you want to get a good broker clear, you can get some bonus, and in addition to this, you can get less fees than usual. Clear not hesitate to go and check this out. The link is just right below in the description. That BitGet, I'm also using PRIMEXBT personally. Both are very good exchange. As always, there is no exchange that is safe. Okay, be aware of this. It's just that I can give you some bonus with this. For example, here on BitGet, you can get up to 7,000 deposit bonus. You just have to make a deposit, and you will get possible bonus of 7,000. That's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you want to go on PRIMEXBT, you don't have to go to create an account, verify your email, go in the promo code section next. By the way, create an account with the link in the description. Go in the promo code section and restart. Go in the description, click the link of the PRIMEXBT. You are going to create a new account. You verify next your account in your email. You have to click a link. This will verify your email. From here, you just have to log into your account. Again, the promo code section, add the code you have in the description, and activate, and you'll maybe win 7,000 That's pretty cool, right? So yeah, two good exchange where you can make some very nice trades. And no, I'm not joking at all, you can make some very good trades. For example, here you can see we shorted I mean, yeah, you have to short Bitcoin, you can short Ethereum, you can short, for example, Mana. You can make some very good trades of this. You could, for example, Bitcoin. So I mean, this is just absolutely insane, clearly, to be honest. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So if you want some discount and everything like this, you can go and trade on some nice exchange. To be honest, you can go and try BitGet with the link in the description, and PRIMEXBT. Really feel free to go and check this out. Anyway, so if you don't want, you do absolutely whatever you want, of course. But here, so I'm just gonna cover this ABC flat. Yeah, I just show you with the screenshot with VIPs what we plan here. That played perfectly, by the way. So from here, we're also looking for the possible ABC flat. Okay, so ABC flat here is this ABC flat you can see right there. So A, B, C flat. Okay, the premise with this configuration, I mean, the premise is not really a problem, but anyway, the thing is, the maximum target of the C wave is the 1618. Okay, so to speak to the blue fib, you're going to see on this extension tool. I'm gonna just add this. Boom. Oh no, I misclicked that, and bam. Perfect. The blue fib here is a maximum target. Okay, this was the more likely target we planned VIP, and from here I just expected low on Bitcoin, and we got low on Bitcoin, so we recognize that we didn't got any long trade. The thing is, the invalidation of this pan is the gray fib 200%, and the thing is, we are just so close to the 200%, so it's not a full invalidation we have at the moment for this flat, but it's still, this is still very close, to be honest with you. So that's why it looks a lot less likely now to be in this. So what we can take is simply a possible, in a case with a different smaller wave count, a possible wave if the top is not in. Again, this is more like what we're in right now, but this is still something possible to be in like this, for example, to be in a wave 4 still, and to then look for another wave 5 due to a smaller wave. I just want to do this really like this. 1, 2, it was a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wave 5 here. Okay, the crazy wave 4 here. We have a lot of invalidation for this on the other side, but anyway, as we're in a wave 5, in the wave 5 here, so to speak, the wave, the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wave 5. We're in a wave 5, we can get some invalidation on the other side on a smaller time frame. It's absolutely valid. But yeah, so this is also a possible configuration. In case, what are the targets for this? We just have to pull the retracement tool from the top right there to the bottom. I mean, from the top of the wave 3 to the bottom of the wave 2, clearly, and from here at the wave 4 target. So 2316, 3132 MC fib, and then we'll have the 30.2 here. So we are at the moment against here, find a bit of support on the MC fib, and if we have to go down 30.2, full validation of this, because again, I'm just giving you the scenarios. The only thing you have to do now is just to trade these scenarios. You have to adapt to the market to just take these scenarios, take the different configuration, and just trade with the levels, everything. I also gave you some levels to the downside, some levels to the upside, if you remember good. It was, by the way, here. Was it here? Yes, was here. So possible swing fib pan. If I have to go more down, so here, for example, we plan levels with VIP, that pretty perfectly, and this was pan when it was already on the very top. That's pretty crazy. Next targets are this, clearly, and to the upside here we got a front run buy as well, so the key level here. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so these are the main targets to the downside. We'll have to get a continuation here. Okay, of course we'll have some other targets to be aware of, but these are the most important ones. And yeah, so the thing is, now if we are in this configuration where we are still in the wave 4 and we are going to push to the wave for the wave 5, we have to see for the possible invalidation. The thing is, the wave 2 here is a regular wave 2, so to speak, that stop between the 50 and the 61866%. So if you pull the fib, bam bam bam, 56,166%, that's a regular wave 2. Once we have done a regular wave 2, we expect to do a regular wave 4, so speak to go to the 38.2. So now the thing is, if we go, for example, to the 50% of the wave 4 here, is it an invalidation? No. But is it the most probable? No. So that's why if we go really get acceptance below the 38.2 here, start to go really more down, touch, for example, maybe even more, yeah, maybe just touch the 50%, it's not an invalidation, but it looks a lot less likely now to be in this configuration. Now the invalidations of this is simply if, for example, so now we already start to get some invalidation by this configuration, but if, for example, the 12 hours here, no, by the 12 hours, as you can see here, is already not valid anymore. Why? Because here we'll have the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and as always, the wave 4 cannot break, of course. So here's the wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 on the real chart, but can also not break the wave 4 here, cannot break the wave 2 bomb here. So on the RSI, and here, if you pay attention to this, what we have done here, we already broken on the 12 hours the wave 2 bottom with the wave 4. Now you of course have to increase a bit of time frame, and here on this time frame it is still valid. The full invalidation is if the day time frame get an invalidation for this configuration. So speak here is a wave 4 to this, for example, take the low, I mean take the pre-sale here, that's a full invalidation of this configuration. In that case, we take the case that the top is in the first wave I showed you earlier, where we can look for a bigger wave to the downside, bigger wave to retracement, or bigger B wave, okay, retracement to push hard. Yeah, so bam bam bam. So yeah, these are the full, I mean, the invalidation of scope, because as always, when you plan some scenarios, you also have to plan the invalidations. You have to play with the scenarios, to trade with the scenarios. That's why you have to plan your targets. You have to add and to just trade based off the order flow like this. And it's just absolutely crazy because you can just crash a chart so hard. Really, this is absolutely crazy. Yeah, this it was the trade base of the order flow. Everyone feared the short, and then you got a reversal with a long trade. I mean, yeah, if you use the order flow, you can make some crazy decisions, such as all of this. For example, some insane gains have been made on this. I traded a lot of ads by the way these days, but I mean, yeah, this is absolutely crazy. You can make some crazy gains. Not gonna lie, this is pretty crazy. You can make decision if you have or not to take a trade. You can recognize if you have or not to take a trade. So I mean, this is pretty crazy. You can also expect low, as I say to my team yesterday here, I want lower on Bitcoin, and boom, surprise, some few minutes later we got lower on Bitcoin. Now that's just pretty crazy, to be honest with you. So yeah, you just have to plan your targets to the downside, give you some few levels to the downside here. We can look for something. And yeah, these are all the configuration clearly you have to be aware of. Wave 4 here for the wave 5 next. Otherwise, we take the case that this was a wave 3 top, that was the wave 4 bottom, and this was a wave 5. And these have been done with truncated. Now we just have to look for, in that case, the different scenarios we planned for the bigger time frame. Okay, so to speak here, I'm just going to remove this very quickly. In that case, for this configuration, where we are going to do the wave 5 to the downside to make a new low on Bitcoin, or we are going to look for a bullish case, where in that case we're going to look for a wave. A wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an impulsive, or a wave A, B, C zigzag to go more down. Okay, the only thing I have to add here is a fib retracement. Clearly, to be honest, I mean, yeah, of course, to add some more levels, such as, for example, with the order flow, you have some daily, I mean, not the order flow, but on the exo charts, for example, you have the daily negative path control, the TPOs, the naked session path control, the weekly negative path control, the monthly negative path control, the monthly more basic level, you can get on trade view, daily, monthly levels, all of this clearly. But yeah, these are the main targets you have to add, and you just have to add the confidence to these targets clearly. Okay, and from here we're going to be able to trade after that directions based on trade the target based off the direction clearly with the order flow. Okay, this is how I'm going to trade this, how I'm going to approach that. I'm just going to take all these scenarios and trade it step by step while waiting to get some confirmations. Okay, because to trade only one scenario is not possible. If you trade only one scenario, for example, if we trade only the flat here, okay, only the ABC flat here, we will take a loss because we will long this. But no, recognize that we was about to go more down from here, so we got absolutely no reason to long here, and we got lower. So that's why here's all the scenarios. In that case, we look for a continuation. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. This is how I'm approaching this right now, and this is what we can look for on Bitcoin. So it's really a decisive move, as you can see here. It's really going to be a full time confirmation. Only time I have the answer on that one, to be honest with you. There are no real more probable, less probable here. Bigger time frame stuff can be a wave 1 to it can be a wave 5 to the downside. The first scenario was still that one here, where we was looking for the wave 5 to the downside, so it's still something possible. But yeah, these are really two different scenarios that are absolutely valid, to be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clearly, these are absolutely valid scenarios, both bearish and bullish now, which I have to trade. And yeah, to trade these two scenarios clearly on a bigger time frame. And keep in mind that we can still be in a wave forward, and I can be over the invalidation, be over the fibs and everything. Okay, I just gave you earlier. But anyway, bit of a long update today, but yeah, it's in my opinion to explain everything here. If you want, as always, to get more details and more offers, you can go on the mooncharts.fr website right here. You can go in the plan section, maybe in the about page here. It's really, if you want to get some more informations, feel free. For example, if you want to get all these kind of informations where I'm saying, for example, I want low on Bitcoin, and we got low here where I'm saying I'm not in a short trade, I'm not in a long trade, I'm not trading this because this is very bad person, I'm not taking a trade here. Of course, I cannot tell you when I'm in a trade because this is not legal, but I can tell you also when I'm not taking a trade, so you can avoid you to take some loss. For example, I'm really teaching you, in addition to this every single days, in addition to this trade money print channel, where every single day of the week I'm here to just let you know what we can, in addition to the daily update, what we can look for, what we can look at if we're reaching a level, if we're reaching all of this, clearly what we can, what is the context of the current move, everything clearly you have to know. In addition to this, every single days I'm live with you on the YouTube channel, on the Discord, on the website, by the way, sorry, to make the daily exo chart update. So for example, today we got a short version I mean, every day I'm doing a live stream and a short version of the update. So you have a short version with a plan, and you have a longer version where you can ask some questions we cover. So the order flow, I'm teaching you every single day the order flow. You have a live chat too, so you can ask some questions. I mean, yeah, this is very, very nice. And of course, you have a course on the website for free, so you can absolutely join us for free too. It's absolutely free. You have the beginner course, the Elliott Wave free course here, and you can get already some very, very, very strong base, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You have the basic Elliott Wave, so you can really understand how it works. Elliott Wave, you have the Fibonacci relation, so how to use the fibs, for example, how to use a retracement tool, what are the target of the retracement tool, how to place it, how to use it on an impulse, how to use it on a correction, all of this, all you have to know, and it's absolutely free on the website. And you have also a start clearly of how, what is an ABC flat and an ABC. So you have the ABC patterns clearly here, absolutely for free on the website. And then if you want to get more of this, of course, for example, with the Exo charts course, all of this you can go and check out for the apprentice and the VIP. Here, but you have like a lot of content here, for example, the long and short trade data, so how to recognize if you have to take a long or not, a long or a short here with the MC entry reaction. That's really, really, really key if you want to trade with the order flow. This is a must. And then entry is bad data on the order flow, how can you still trade, for example, a target if you bounce or reject a level, or a target with bad data still, how can you still take a trade? That's pretty crazy, right? And the swing through pattern is a very, very important stuff, and everything is important. You also have some quiz next to text all your knowledge here. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, you have some very, very interesting stuff here in the course. That's pretty cool. And yeah, of course, in the Elliott Wave right here, you have a bit more than the free version. You have all the patterns clear with the RSI too, and yeah, then you have a quiz on the general Elliott Wave, or just every single patterns clearly. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. But anyway, so if you want to get more of us, you can do on the mooncharts.fr website. You can go and check out the website clearly. Feel free to go and check this out. If you want to join a cool Discord server where you can talk with everyone, you can share your take, and just ask me some questions, really feel free. You have the link also right below in the description. Anyway, that's all for me for today, so hope you enjoyed. And just before to end, as always, if you want to get some good broker, good exchange where you can trade some really, really nicely, to be honest with you, you can go and check out the BitGet link in the description, and you can also check the PRIMEXBT link in the description. 2 different bonus you can get here, less fees, and some nice deposit bonus, not gonna lie. In addition to, I mean, if you're don't want on BitGet, you can also try on PRIMEXBT. You can get $7,000 deposit, up to $7,000 deposit bonus. So really do not hesitate to go and check this out. And yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day. That's all for me for today. So take care. If you have a nice weekend, take care, as I said already. But anyway, and yeah, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. This is very, very, very important. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the work here, if you enjoy the predictions, because this is something you won't see anywhere else. Most of the time, all the Elliott Wave analysts are just giving wrong rules, or just giving some bad predictions because they're not using Elliott Waves the right way, and that's something very bad, to be honest with you, because this is a bad advertising for Elliott Wave users that are using that good. I'm not saying that I'm the god of Elliott Wave or whatever. No, I can make I'm doing some mistakes. No reason I'm not a bot. But yeah, if you want to get some nice TAs with Elliott Wave, really feel free to subscribe to the channel, maybe to go and check out our social media. But anyway, yeah, as I said, take care of you. That's important. Have a nice weekend, and see you all in the next one. Have a nice day. Cheers.